back into the ban and select section between Alt F4 on the left and Fallen 5 on the right. Blitzcrank ban for Alt F4 and Irelia.
Interesting.
Alt F5. Seems like a bit of a targeted ban there with the Irelia.
Oh, yes, definitely. I didn't even consider that, but it could be, yeah.
Oh, Oriana banned, actually, for the blue team. She's been played, I think, 2 games so far, and both games they've been doing well.
Yep.
Yeah. Then
She's a solid champ.
Lee Sin banned on the purple team.
Lee Sin banned, and I think Lee Sin's lost every time we've seen him.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, Stumpus did really well.
That's true.
In the Alt F4 game that we spectated.
That's true, yep.
Actually, I think they won that game too. Amumu lost that game, yeah.
Yep.
They had some really good turnarounds there. I remember that. So,
solid bans, I think.
Katarina ban.
Yep, Katarina.
It's been the standard one. This leaves up a lot of really strong champions, though, even if they Cho'Gath ban, so very targeted.
Very, very targeted. Maybe Shen?
Oh, but
Shen?
here's the thing. Oh, now Delirium can pick Shen, Malphite, or Maokai, or Alistar, or whoever.
Yep.
Or Amumu, and the purple team can just go ahead and say, well, we're going to pick, the rest of the guys that you didn't, if they wanted to.
Right.
They had the option to make that choice, basically. Because there's no, ban there.
Exactly.
Oh. The Bradley picking up the Shaco and the Zyra. Very interesting.
I don't think Malphite is that strong anymore.
Yeah.
After the recent nerfs to his E, etc.
Yeah.
Shen would be is still a good pick. Malphite is okay. Alistar is kind of iffy, I feel like.
I think his jungle has weakened a lot.
I don't think he has a jungle anymore, personally. I think it's non-existent.
I think he's still a pretty good support, though, because of the disengage and the peel that he has.
Yep. Paired with someone like Vayne, for example, it can be very, very good.
I think it's kind of interesting. We have Soraka Graves.
Yeah, it's the first time I think we've seen Soraka, I think.
And I think it's just an interesting choice, Like, I wonder what prompted them to do that. Like, looking at Zyra and Shaco, I mean, those two don't really scream, like, need a Shaco or need a Soraka.
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird when Shaco comes to gank, because I'm not sure how Soraka is going to peel for Graves, etc.
And then we have Sivir and Janna picked up on Hefty Garbage and Vinci.
That's very good.
So that kind of tells us that Zyra's going to be mid.
Yes.
And Janna's going to be
unless it's Janna mid, but I doubt it.
Yeah, Janna mid.
It used to be good.
AP Janna is ridiculous. Get that in ARAM and it's like game over, essentially. That knockup is so crazy. And the shield gives you like 900 extra health.
Yep.
And I mean, her shield's pretty crazy. At max level, it gives you a BF sword, basically, of AD.
It's very good. Good.
Looks like we might have the Darius Karthus. Yeah, it looks like that's what's going to be going on.
Excuse me.
A little bit of AOE and 2 pretty strong globals, Karthus and Soraka.
Yeah, I see blue team's teamfights going down as Malphite ults in, Karthus wall, Darius pulls all of them, and they go to town.
And Graves uses ulti, kind of thing.
And Graves uses ulti, yeah.
So the purple team has 2 promotes.
New OP strat that we don't know about.
New OP strat, push. Who needs exhaust when you have promotes?
See, I could believe they were doing that if they had like a Nunu. I'm not sure with the Janna, or if they had like a Soraka.
Maybe give them the Janna shield, not the super strong minion.
It's not as good though as giving the Nunu buff, because then the thing attacks just like so fast and does so much damage.
They might be going promote. I think they do need an exhaust though. I mean,
actually no, they might be with the Severe. Severe is good at split pushing. So
super strong split push.
And then Shaco's kind of milling about. He can kind of be there when he's not even there.
Yeah,
his presence is always
really strong.
What about level 1? Do you think anything's going to happen level 1?
I don't think the purple team can do much level 1, really.
I don't think blue team can do much either. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't have a Taric. They don't have like a Morgana. They don't have really a strong engage.
Yep.
They could have a pull, potentially, but the pull from Darius isn't that great, like as an engager. And it looks like we do have double promote. This is exciting.
Oh, yes. Yes.
This is going to be a fun game. I think that even with the Zyra plants, that's kind of a sick combo.
What do you mean?
If you have a promoted minion coming down your lane and then Zyra throws up plants along with that, that's like even more stuff in your lane.
Throw in some Heimer in there, and we're all good to go.
Throw in some Heimer, yeah.
And they got the shackle boxes going at it.
Oh, yeah. There you go. This is going to be interesting. Maybe have they been using this all tournament? I have no idea.
No clue. I think this is the first time we've seen them play.
Oh, definitely. This is the first time I've seen someone do double promote, really.
Yeah, well, at this tournament. And I guess in general, like you don't see it a lot in solo queue because it requires more coordination than solo queue usually has.
And if you decide to go promote, someone's just going to,
bash
dodge or bash, yeah. This is going to be silly. I think this is going to be a silly game. I think they're really trying to win early game. If they don't win early game, they have no exhaust.
Oh, the purple team. Oh, yes.
Yeah, but just pay attention to your stuff, okay? Can't be looking back here. Can't be doing that.
Sorry, we're just having some difficulties. Anyways, I think if late game comes around, blue team is in a better position with the Karthus and Malphite ults.
Yeah. Got a lot of strength there.
But those teleports can come in handy. Who knows?
Yeah.
Teleport is, promote is so...
I don't see them doing well without an exhaust.
Oh yeah, they don't have a single exhaust. I think Shaco should have picked up one.
I mean, Shaco can work with exhaust. Yep. You see a lot of Shacos also go Ignite, even.
Ignite, yep.
So why not get it on Shaco, right? Yep. Can Q across kind of stuff.
Exactly. And you can burst Karthus really easily with like the Shaco Q and like the Shiv. That's probably a third of his HP gone right there. Just
instantly.
And then if Zyra managed to CC him at all, it's
I think mid lane is going to be very, very scary for Karthus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He needs to be so careful.
Definitely.
Top lane the same thing as well, because if Singed manages to flip Darius and Shaco's right there, Darius isn't really getting away.
Yep. How do you think that matchup plays out, Singed versus Darius?
As far as I've noticed personally, playing on both ends, it's almost a skill matchup because Darius does have a lot of strength. But if Singed just kind of plays a little bit more passively early, and then once he gets level 6, gets a little bit more aggressive, gets some items like his boots of ninja tabbiness. Yeah. He can kind of negate the fact that Darius is just a beast and just farm like he does in every other lane.
Yep, totally true. I think early on, I
think Darius should win that most of the time early.
Early on, yep.
Unless Singed gets some good flips in.
I've actually been playing Singed quite a bit recently, and getting an early flip plus a little bit of poison plus one tower shot, like they'll usually try and be really aggressive, so they'll overextend a little bit. If you can flip them just enough so one tower shot hits them early on, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you really can't do too much. So pretty close when it comes to the borders.
How about skins?
Skins, actually. I think that's 5 for the top, or 5 for blue team, and only 3? Or no, actually it's Team Foreskin on the right.
Team Foreskin?
Yep. And actually it's Team Foreskin for the left, too.
Interesting.
Wow. So I have a little bit of a pause here. It's no big deal.
Shouldn't get worried?
What's that?
I shouldn't get worried?
Don't get worried.
Okay.
Yeah, just calm your genes. What? Calm your nerves? That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, my nerves are very calm right now.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Yep.
You're shaking a little. Maybe that's just the energy drink. Could be.
Probably.
Yeah. So 15 seconds in, we get a pause. Shouldn't last too long.
Hopefully.
Both supports actually starting out without the boots. So I think it's smart because they're not aggressive supports. At least early on.
But for Soraka, if they decide to stick to her, she won't be able to escape because she's so slow.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean, I think the main reason that we've been seeing boots and wards on the other supports that we've been seeing is because they have a lot of aggressive potentiality, like Tarek.
Fair enough.
Or Sona.
Fair enough.
Actually, I think those are those the only 2 supports we've been seeing?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. We haven't seen like Blitzcrank. We haven't seen. We saw Zyra support.
Yeah. And she is also one of those aggressive ones where she comes forward and gets that snare off. Oh, baby.
Yep.
Stuff's about to go down.
Actually, that's true. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're getting underway here.
Yeah, getting back into order. both supports actually started out exactly the same with a Fairy Charm, 4 wards, and Potion.
Yep. Do you think we're going to see any level 1 shenanigans?
I think that the red team can do a little bit of shenanigans if they can get a flash Singed flip.
Oh.
Or a Zyra catch.
I mean, it is a Shaco jungle though, so doesn't he have to set up? Or I'm not sure when he has to start setting up.
I think he should most of the time set up, but they can, of course, simply leash it for him, right? Like he's like any other jungler. A leash will help, will work. Where most of the time Shacos will just set up all the boxes and whatnot, so they can do it solo essentially.
How do you feel about Shaco? Do you think he's balanced?
I think he is now. I think before he really was unbalanced because of the kind of champions and the way that people would play.
Fair enough.
Like, people wouldn't play safe, really.
And he would take advantage of that.
Exactly. It's like Alistar jungle, really. If you saw someone else pick an Alistar jungle, you just thought, okay, now mid and top are just going to get punished, right? But now, if you see an Alistar jungle, you just say, well, I'm going to go Morgana, or I'm going to go someone safe in lane who can farm from a distance, and then I'm going to ward. And that's about it.
Fair enough. Do you think Shaco is good in this kind of tournament setting?
Strictly speaking, I'm going to say no. I really don't think that Shaco is a good choice in a tournament setting because he's definitely an early to mid-game champion.
And if you can keep track of him, he's not as big of a problem.
Exactly. And if you start going to that late game, he's nothing really, unless his traps manage to hit somebody, and that's about it. Like he's almost like a Teemo with, a jump, in my mind.
Sure.
Like he's got the.
And they're both hated by the community.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
much.
So it looks like bot lane, there's no shenanigans going on right now. No super duper aggression.
Looks like everyone's just kind of taking it nice and...
Yeah. That boomerang actually passes right through Los Banderos. Yep, but Hefty Garbage, he casted it through minions as well, so it doesn't do as much damage. And he also had to eat a buckshot. Big Skis taking a lot of damage from Vinci. I mean, I can't see Karthus winning this lane at all.
Oh, no. I think he's in trouble, especially with the Shaco. I think Shaco's going to do red, and then he's going to gank top.
There is the pull and the flip that I was talking about before. Q goes off, doing a lot of damage. The bleed is doing so much, but he uses some potions. I think he's going to be able to be all right there. He did decide to do the 4 potion start.
Yep. Interesting that he went flash on Singed.
Yeah, very interesting. No. I think it's more of a. He's definitely more of a ghost champion.
Wow, a lot of poke going down bottom.
Yeah, in the bot lane, just so much poke going back and forth. The promote goes off actually.
Oh man, the promotes.
That's hitting Los Banderos. It's a really good thing that he had the Soraka heal on him, because otherwise he would have been taking a lot of damage there. Naturally Graves does have a bit of tankiness to him, but a promoted minion has a bit of a, mess with your faciness to it.
Yep.
He just gets all up in there and hurts you.
Good game sense by Darius to avoid the Shaco gank.
Yep.
He could. Oh man.
Oh, there we go. The shield goes off from Hefty Garbage. The spell shield, that is. Makes sure that Los Banderos doesn't get that buckshot off, because if he did, that would have been death right there.
Yeah, Los Banderos is doing very well getting in auto attacks whenever he can. Whenever Severe tries to get in for some CS, he takes the opportunity to hit her once. Yep,
because her auto attack range is lower than his, I believe, by 50, something like that.
Oh man, Big Skis.
Yeah, he's taking very dangerous much damage. I mean, the blue team's winning bot lane, and I think they're doing well top. Actually, never mind, he only has 10 CS. Holy, how does Darius only have 10 CS? That's insane.
I think he was focusing too much on harassing rather than farming himself.
Yeah, he was trying to go for that early kill so he can force Singed out of lane.
Exactly.
So I think the game's going to have to be won by the blue team in the bot lane, essentially. I mean, the jungler hasn't... Well, he can't really... He can gank, but where is he going to gank? If he ganks Singed, Singed just lulls and walks away.
Exactly.
If he ganks Zyra, Big Skis is already kind of behind, and Zyra can just bind him as he tries to come in. Or not bind, snare him as he tries to come in. He can't really gank bot lane because they're super pushed, and old Bradley coming in for a little bit of a gank. Not really too successful though. He places his trap, and Mr. Los Banderos just goes through it, or goes around it. what kind of wall was that from?
That was a little bit. That was a little bit.
A little bit of a misclick there.
Probably.
Fat fingered the keyboard and just
Exactly.
clicked everywhere. Oh, I hate doing that so much.
The Malphite is definitely just trying to get to 6 as fast as possible so he can really start doing those ganks.
I mean, he's at 27 CS. He's working his way up there. I think it's a good idea to still try and gank when you can, but you can't really do it with this the kind of team they have going on right now.
Exactly.
I mean, you try to gank top, you're gonna get flipped, and you're just gonna eat the poison from Singed, and you might actually be able to get a kill with the combination of the slow from Malphite and the pull from Darius.
Possibly.
Maybe. It's kind of close.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
One thing to note is that Singed does have flash and not ghost, so he can't really just walk away like we were talking about before.
Oh, here comes the or the promote.
Yeah.
Coming into play.
This will allow him to push really, really hard. Potentially do some tower damage.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to just push up the lanes as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And get as many towers down as possible.
The faster you can win this early game with this little strategy, the better luck you're gonna have. I mean, it's not a late game strategy at all.
No.
Double promote. Actually, if you promote a siege minion, does that thing become a super beast, like a champion essentially?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It becomes
Maybe
a problem.
if they rush down an inhibitor, that could be ridiculous to watch.
Especially if they try pressuring Baron like the same time. So it can work. It's not.
They have to just play it well.
It's not like they're running Surge or something like that. So.
When I saw Surge for the first time, like when they introduced it, I was like, this spell has got to be good. Come on, it can be used somehow. I wanted to try it.
And then you try it out, and then it's
I'm
just
like, well,
a big letdown.
Yeah.
And then they just remove it from the game. They're just like,
did they remove it?
Yeah, in the next patch they remove it.
Oh.
They're just like, well, we can't fix it, I guess. So
I guess they admitted that it was just something that wasn't gonna get used
ever. So they're like, what?
Yeah. I think it's like it could almost be like just a super late game spell.
It could be.
You know, instead of Ignite, get Surge.
Maybe that's why they couldn't buff it.
Yeah.
Because it would become too strong. Where
people would play it, and it'd just be Uber in the mid game.
Maybe because it has like no counterplay or anything on it. It's like, okay, you Surge and that's it.
Yeah, it's like it's a straight buff and not exactly like a.
It's not reactive in nature.
It's just one of those things. Well, I'm gonna Surge and go in and tower dive.
Yep.
Roar.
So just poking around Darius a little bit here.
Yeah. I mean, Darius is gonna have a lot of trouble up here because Singed, like we were talking about how it's a skill lane, and it looks like Singed is just like beefing him out. Hefty garbage, taking so much damage.
Severe flashes. It's interesting.
I think they must have baited out the spell shield because Sivir didn't even try the spell shield.
That's true.
That is like
Graves is dominating that lane for sure.
Definitely. And I think you're gonna see that as being the deciding factor because like Sivir versus Graves, Sivir can do really well if she gets her spell shields off right.
Yep.
If she uses her spell shield as soon as Graves decides to use his E or something, then she's just gonna get baited into using it every time, and she's not gonna have it up when he actually EQs.
Yep, like that.
Exactly.
Exactly what you were just saying.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Doing some good trading mid.
And actually, Karthus is beating Zero in CS now.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So that means she hasn't been successful, I guess, in
poking him out.
Yeah.
One thing to note is that Big Skis does have his ultimate now.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
This could be a big decider of these D Bradley ganks that he has going on. He hasn't really been ganking as much as you would think as a Shaco. Haven't really seen him mid.
Yeah.
Like that's where we expected the kill to go off because you catch him with that snare and then there's really not too much he can do.
Yep, definitely. Maybe he was just playing very passively. I'm not sure.
It's a possibility, but I don't understand why you play passively as a Shaco.
No. I mean, Karthus was playing very passively, so Shaco couldn't find an opening.
Totally. One thing also to note is that Stumpist is waiting in that bush, but it's warded.
Yep, he's wasting his time.
And he's just been sitting there for the past 50 seconds.
Is he even 6 yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's trying to go in for that gank there. He just decides, screw it, we're going to come down here.
Yeah.
Delirium's eating the turret. I think actually they might have had a potential kill there if they would have strong engaged.
You think so?
Yeah, Shaco is really weak. Oh. It would be super risky, but I mean, if he decided to go in there,
if they went all in. If they went all in. Okay.
Yeah. Because Sivir's not 6 yet. Los Banderos is. They have a very strong AoE. And if you correctly use your heal on the right target, like use it on whoever's taking the turret,
Yeah, that's true.
you can definitely
think about that.
take away the effect that the turret has because of the armor boot.
Especially if you have Malphite going in first and you heal him,
Yeah.
gives a lot of armor, and then Malphite uses his E, which just does based on armor.
Ridiculous, yeah.
Singed is
Uh-oh,
doing.
Seabarks getting a little out of position.
Nope, that flash comes into play, I guess.
I guess there you go. But I mean, if you had Ghost, you could just run through.
Yeah, it would've been the exact same thing.
Yeah. Lulem singed. Oh, the buckshot. So he used it there, and Hefty Garbage actually spell shielded at the correct time. And I think OKG
wow.
Jane's gonna die here. He chases. Oh
my gosh.
Engage onto Vinci actually. Zyra ultimate goes up, but I think she's going down. Yes, the first blood, 4 big skis. And Seabarks is really low. This could be a potential 4 big skis to use his ultimate, but he's not using it. I don't know why not. Seabarks was dead.
I think that's a miscommunication right there.
Yep. No one said anything about Seabarks being dead. And there is the.
Oh, there comes Ult.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna try and go for the double kill.
Sure.
And there you go.
Let's say he was trying to go for the double
planned
kill.
it. Yeah. Planned. Actually, that didn't even hit Sivir, so they didn't get the assist there.
Oh, that's true.
So all Karthus did was get an assist where they could have. I think if they would have used the ultimate anyways, they could have just went for the double kill bottom.
It might have scared off them at bottom though.
Yeah, but then you get the turret.
Okay. Yeah.
Same kind of. I don't know. I think like you were saying, it's just a miscommunication.
Yeah, probably. So far the promote strategy hasn't been working out too hot.
No, not exactly doing work like we thought it might. I mean, it looks like a fun strategy.
I mean, it looks fun, I guess.
Yeah. They do need. I think they definitely need an exhaust though.
Yep.
Definitely need an exhaust. And I don't understand the idea behind double promoting. Like I understand, okay, split push.
Yeah.
But why not just have one and then push as a 5-man team?
I'm with you.
Yeah. And if you do that, then you can get something like teleport on Singed, and he can push with the super minion or something like that, and can really have a way to get out of there and get back into the team fight.
No, Graves is absolutely dominating bot. Like he's been doing the exact same thing the entire game.
Yeah.
He has double severe CS, more than double.
More than double it, yeah. She only has boots level 2. She's not having a good time. Seabarks getting chased down by OKG Jane. OKG Jane chasing though, that's a mistake. Do not want to chase a Singed.
Never chase Singed.
No. That has been known to be gospel for quite some time.
Yep. The one rule.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm actually very surprised that OKG Jane isn't dead right now.
Wow.
No potion. And actually, this is interesting. OKG Jane has a Wriggles. Do you think that's because of the super minion?
I think so,
promote?
actually. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess it worked because it influenced the guy's build.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
I mean, it seems like an item that would work on him anyways.
Yep.
Like a Wriggles, just because he has like an auto attack. Who does have a little bit of AoE clearing? Looks like we are going to have a 3v3 fight. Bradley just gets insta-murked. Los Banderas trying to get out of there. The ultimate from Trunk actually knocks them out of the Zyra ultimate. Big mistake there. Hefty Garbage gets down. Double kill. Vinci now taking so much damage. The wall goes off. Trunk's going down. And if she didn't ulti there, double kill for Karthus.
Double kill.
If Janna didn't ulti there, I think Graves would have went down earlier.
Possibly.
I mean, that Zyra ultimate, it was right on him, but then that
maybe
ultimate went off. A little bit of an accident. It's like one of those things where you're playing, you have an Amumu jungle, and you also have like a Gragas or something.
Yeah.
The Amumu ults, Gragas ults, knocks everybody away.
It's just kind of one of those awkward moments where you're just like, wow.
Oh no.
That did not work.
That was not a good idea. Or the Gragas ults and knocks everybody out of the Malphite ultimate. Like before Malphite gets there. Big skis actually.
Singed is just doing what Singed does.
Yep. Trolling, running around.
Just running around with his Q on.
Yep. Looks like he is going for the Roa. It's pretty standard item on him. Yep. Also has the Ninja Tabby.
He's just having a ball all the time, just messing around with them.
And hey Darius, get over here, bro. Let's be friends. Delirium taking so much damage from that boomerang, actually.
Wow, is he actually going to be able to kill?
I think he's going to... Oh,
wow.
That was like a max range possible flash.
That was a good flash.
That was some calculated
He took his time with it, too. He's like, okay, I need to move here. And
Los Banderos auto-attacking like a beast. Hefty garbage, taking so much damage. Forced to use that spell shield.
Oh, close. If Zyra hit that...
That would have been a dead Karthus, yeah. So mid lane a turret goes down. Bottom lane a turret goes down. I think if Delirium and Graves transition middle, they can push down that turret as well. Because Graves is so big right now.
It's very possible.
There's a Bloodthirster at 15 minutes. Actually, I think that's... Is that standard almost? Like that's what you should have in a lane? Bloodthirster at 15 minutes?
Well, he has 3... Oh, man.
Oh, no, Delirium.
That was a good play.
Getting caught out. Very big play by Vinci and Bradley. But let's say you're both just farming really well.
Yep.
And you're both like super, you're like 2k elo players.
Sure.
No one's dying in lane. Do you think that a Bloodthirster in 15 minutes is standard?
Are we talking you're just going straight Bloodthirster? Or are we getting other items? Are you going straight Bloodthirster?
No, not straight Bloodthirster, but like boots, 2 Dorans.
No. No.
So this is just above and beyond.
Well, he has 3 kills and 3 assists, which is
So Bradley taking so much damage almost goes down to the combination ultimate, but the ultimate and dragon, but the Janna shield actually stops him from dying there.
Yep, that's true. Oh, Darius doesn't have flash, remember, from before, so
trying to chase down here is kind of a bad idea onto Seabarks. Seabarks with that ultimate, or the Rod of Ages now.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty crazy.
Putting out the damages.
Yep.
And they have an Oracles right now on blue team, which is very good. They're clearing out a lot of wards. And they're using pink wards, actually, which is interesting to take out these wards.
I'm actually kind of surprised from red team that they're not, at least on Singe, not getting an Oracles. Maybe Shaco. Who do you think would be a better choice, Singe or Shaco?
I think Shaco, just because he's moving around the map a lot.
Yeah.
He already has the boots of mobility.
Yeah. I guess it's a good idea for... Why did they repink that with the Oracles? Did you see that?
Did they? I'm not sure.
Malphite pinked it and he had an Oracles on.
Nope, he just put a regular ward.
Oh, that was a regular ward?
Yep.
It looked pink to me. That was strange. Maybe I'm actually a blind person.
Maybe.
Possibility. I really love that Obsidian Malphite skin. It looks so cool.
Yep.
I think it looks better than the Frost one.
Yep.
Even though I use the Frost one, like that's the only skin I use on him. I think the Obsidian one looks better. Looks so cool when he ults in.
Yep.
It's like GG. What do you think about this the Karthus skin?
I don't like it.
No. Pentakill?
No.
No.
I just like the classic, the skeleton one.
Oh yeah.
That we saw like earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going in here mid.
Yeah. They are kind of focusing down to Bradley. He's taking so much damage. The ultimate. Oh, because he used his ultimate. Shaco used his ultimate. He dodged the Malphite ultimate.
That was an excellent play.
Yeah.
He still died, but it was
just like a big play.
Yeah.
So they're pushing down the mid lane. At the same time, Seabarks is saying what's up. Gets the flip off. OKG Jane, though, might be able to get the kill. And if she can heal up, no, she cannot. Seabarks actually doesn't go down. Wow.
Nope. He's done.
Oh, okay, yeah. Karthus ultimate. Lul.
Karthus is so hard to play.
I don't know, man. My R finger gets sore sometimes. It's kind of difficult.
Oh, they're trying to make a play.
Runs on top of the ward, but they're trying to make a play, so he just decides to go in. Trying to get this big bugger down. Can't remember what it's called.
Do you think he saw the ward?
I hope he did.
Dun 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 dun. I don't think he did.
Nope. I think he had a little bit of tunnel vision going on.
No, that's okay. He'll see it.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't walk past it again.
Lol.
That'd be comedic. I've done that before.
Oh yeah.
Keep walking over the same ward. Like, when did that get there? Oh, it's dead. That's strange.
What? he almost did it. He almost did it.
Yeah, he gets so close to walking away. Oh, that's good. Dragon should be coming up in a couple minutes now. Could be preparing for that.
Yes. Oh man, Soraka's
on top of Vinci.
Oh man.
Has to run now. Delirium taking so much damage from that.
Just heals it up. It's okay.
Yep. I find it interesting that so many junglers are going boots 5 now. Boots of mobility.
Yep.
Like even if they're playing champions like Maokai or Malphite, Like, it doesn't seem like a good idea if you're going to be in the middle of a team fight
Yep.
to have something that doesn't have CC reduction.
It helps you move around the map a lot, so you can be in different lanes really fast.
So do you think it's something you'd replace later, like when you're at last tier?
Definitely.
Or get your Merc Treads or whatever?
I would say by like 28 minutes, you want to replace it.
Yeah. Early game, yeah. Hop in. You know, you can be from top to mid in like 10 seconds or whatever. Really nice and fast. Looks like the red team's actually kind of trying to invade and maybe steal the red. But they have to have 2 people down bottom because otherwise Los Banderos and Delirium are just going to push this down. Seabarks, though, he is getting kind of chased down here.
Yep.
You know, triple slows. Oh, the dunk goes off. If he gets a spin or something. Oh, the wall. There we go. Spin goes off. Ultimate from Delirium. I think that was kind of an interesting one.
Yeah, that was.
No one was dead.
Yep. No one was close to dying.
Yeah. I guess this promoted minion almost helps with defending, but you know, it's falling behind now.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have a super minion that's promoted, really, to have a big effect. The Bradley getting chased down. I mean, the Janna shield's really nice on those promoted minions, and also just defending. But promote is definitely not something you're really gonna want to have in the mid game.
Yep. I agree.
Because the mid game you're fighting for those main objectives.
Oh, this Shaco could get cut out by the Malphite.
They see that down there. Shaco hops in anyways. Malphite's on his way. Shaco's already used his Q. Oh, Stumpus gets caught. Okay, GJ pushing top. Carthus pushing middle. I find it kind of interesting that 4 down bottom are getting, you know, peeled away by 3. Oh, the ultimate forward to catch to Bradley. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a miscommunication right there because Graves and Stalker were so far behind.
And especially using it on a Shaco, I feel like that's a mistake. You have like the rest of the enemy team to worry about. You have Zyra, you have Sivir, you have even Janna. I think has more of an impact in the team fight than Shaco. Tonka Truck using the ultimate to try and stop the turret from going down. Los Banderos uses that ultimate to harass.
Yeah, he's been playing this lane very well, if I may say. He's been playing it like perfectly. He just goes in, harasses, and the Janna shield just can't keep up with the amount of harassing and healing that a Soraka Graves lane has.
I mean, he's been doing great. He's at 200 CS at 22 minutes. That's a really nice score. I mean, obviously you've seen higher. Like, I think Froggen has the highest, like 300 CS in 25 minutes, something, I think.
Wow, Graves is in trouble.
Graves is getting murked right now. So much focus on him. Vinci also really low. Actually, 2 of them are very, very low. Stumpist goes down as well.
Singed just...
That was about as bad as it could have gone right there.
Yep. Oh, Carthus should be ulting right now.
Yep.
Free kills.
He get a kill easily, but
more miscommunication.
Yep.
It could cost them later on because these kills that they're missing out on.
They missed 2 kills so far. One of them was on Singed, who is now big. You know, if he would have had that earlier, it would have been a big deal.
Yeah, Purple isn't that far behind. Like, they're only behind 4K gold, 3K gold now. Which at 23 minutes, it's marginal. It's not that big.
I mean, they're down 2 towers. So pretty big deal.
Oh, that's true.
You know, especially considering they have both their mid turrets down. I think that's the biggest deal.
Oh, right. I didn't even see that. That's actually, that's pretty massive.
Yeah,
that's a lot of map control that they lose that on.
Yeah, the blue team can kind of start forcing a lot of pressure around the outer edges of the map.
Definitely. Shaco is
getting caught by big skis here. He hops, but he hops right into the wall of pain.
That's not good.
And we look top because apparently Shaco's not going to die.
Yeah,
Seabark's taking a bit of damage. There we go. Delirium actually catches him with the silence. That's big.
Wow.
Malphite ultimate wasted again.
It's not really wait. I don't know.
I really do think it was because they knew they were going to get the kill. Carthus definitely had that there.
Singe is going onto town on Darius.
And it's not really working out, actually. OKG Jane's doing a lot of work there. Wow. And does have the Soraka ultimate. Wow, those minions are doing so much. Big Skis kind of chasing down Vinci and Hefty Garbage. Vinci taking so much damage.
Wow.
If Big Skis goes down here and manages to... I think he should just turn around right now. Try and get Hefty Garbage low and then use that ultimate. Yep. Should see a kill onto Vinci now. Yep. So you know that you're going to die there. You just got to turn around and go back all in. Because you're Carthus. You can use your ulti once you die, right?
Yep. I agree.
So either way, he gets a double kill. Very well played there. and Sivir is still, you know, 100 CS behind.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest difference. Right now, purple team's doing okay, but as soon as the team fights really start happening, you're going to really notice that they don't...
Not having an AD carry presence in a team fight.
Huge.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Exactly. When the enemy AD carry does, you know, 300 AD or whatever he has right now.
Yep. And they don't have a way to really get to the Graves other than kind of running at him.
Yeah,
with Singed.
Shaco or Singed.
Yep.
But even then, Shaco's so squishy, he'll just
Shaco's not
do
even
auto attacks.
He's not that fed right now, so he won't put out that much damage.
Normally when you see that when you see a Shaco in solo queue and you're afraid of him, it's because, you know, he got 2 kills early game on mid and top, and he just he got the rest of the team fed, and he got himself fed.
And he is that early game champ. Yeah. Like, I've seen games where Shaco's like 12-0, but they still lose because it's just Shaco with 12 kills.
Yeah, you just go to late game and you have like an Irelia and just keeps on everybody.
Exactly. Oh man, this is good.
Oh no, OKGJ getting kind of wombo combo flipped. Los Banderos getting caught in that ultimate. A lot of damage going on for now. OKGJ still in the fight though, uses the ultimate on Seabarks because he knows that he's big. D. Bradley trying to run out right now, gets killed. Double kill for Karthus, triple kill for Karthus actually.
Karthus is 10-1, I just realized.
Karthus is a beast. And we thought that he was just going to be dead the entire game.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that's how like the lane went.
Actually, we almost could have seen a pentakill there. Like what's her name was so low.
Did he get a
Karthus? He didn't have his ultimate.
Oh, if he had his ultimate, that would have been.
Vinci she had like 8 health at the end of that fight, and she was running. Might have been. It would have been funny to see, I think. But either way, they get the middle inhibitor. It's a big objective because now you can go top, you can go bottom,
or Baron.
You can even go Baron. Yeah, because you have that inhibitor down. Super minions are so strong.
Yep.
You can't defend against that.
I'm not sure if a promoted siege minion can handle super minions.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Those siege minions are just beefy, and they get in there and they hammer on you.
Right.
And I mean, promote's not going to help you a Baron, right? You can't really do anything with a promoted Baron. Actually, they have 2 bot lane right now for the red team. I think that's a big mistake. You know, Shaco can get there quite fast.
I think that's the right play to make right now.
Really?
Yep. They need to get some towers. They need to make the blue team screw up.
So what if the blue team just decides to
do Baron?
Do Baron, yeah.
But then they do Baron, you take 3 towers and an inhibitor, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
We'll see. If they went straight to Baron, the other team can kind of stall and do their thing, while Shaco and Severe can push towers down really fast.
And instead, they're just going to push someone down there and try and take down the turret, but that's not going to work with Los Banderos here.
Yep.
Even with that Sivir ultimate, you know, you can't out DPS somebody who has you out farmed by 130.
Yep, he has a lot of items. And it's interesting, he's actually going for the Last Whisper. Graves is going for the Last Whisper next.
I think he really wants to shut down Singed. I mean, Singed doesn't have that much armor, but if he does get that Last Whisper, it's going to pierce him even more.
It's again what we were talking about, like he's an 80 caster, right? So the armor penetration is very good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, G-Jane busts the Hex Drinker.
Who got the Hex Drinker, sorry?
Her Hex Drinker got, or his Hex Drinker got used because of Singe.
Oh, Darius.
Darius.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I kind of interchangeably use the names and the names of the champions.
That's not confusing at all.
No, not at all. It definitely can cause some issues. I think it's harder in team fights to use the champion names.
Right.
Or not the champion names, but the player names. But easier.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I think you're actually a little bit ahead of me. Yeah. Like a second or 2 ahead of me.
Press the, skip to...
Okay, GG.
Yeah.
Jump to live. Okay, there we go.
I don't know why we're watching different things, though. Whatever.
We're don't worry about it. We got eyes all over the place.
Yeah, we're watching everything, viewers. Don't worry about it.
We know what's going on. Los Banderos, though, might take a little bit of damage there. Oh, Vinci getting silenced. Also has very little mana. Stumpus and Delirium can't really engage on that, though. Stumpus actually going straight for the Randuins for his first big item. I think that's a good choice, especially on a Malphite. Maybe even more so when Malphite gets healed by that Soraka. Like the Randuins then becomes even more effective, right? Because Randuins based off of your current armor and MR values combined together.
Yep.
And I think Soraka's thing increases your armor by 50.
Quite a bit. Heal? Maybe even more. I think like 100.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh man.
The engage onto Vincey, taking so much damage. Karthus gets the kill. Looks like we might see another kill. Double kill for Karthus. And Graves is 2v1ing down bot, so there's really not too much that the red team can do. Like, they were trying to do what you were saying. They were trying to push together, but they really can't. Oh, Delirium. Singed is chasing Delirium. Wall of Pain goes off. He's not going to get Delirium, but he might get away. Unless he decides to come back in. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh man. Shit's about to get real. Use that silence.
I think he really wants this Soraka.
And he really does. And Hefty Garbage really wants to give another kill to Los Banderos. Okay, G-Jane chasing him down. The dunks! Gets a kill on the Singed.
Karthus ults pointlessly.
I don't know, at half health to Bradley, I think.
No, I think he went down to half health from the ult.
Yeah. Did a half health worth of damage to him. He has no MR.
None whatsoever.
Uh-oh. Okay, G-Jane kind of getting caught out there.
There we go. She just got a kill, though.
No, that was Vincey that got the kill.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, silliness.
Yep.
We're both tired, been casting all day. Vincey now. Just trapping up. And by trapping up, I mean planting up.
Planting up her garden of evil.
Big Skis is so big right now. 12-1.
Oh my gosh. And they can't deal with Karthus. That's the biggest thing. Like, how do you kill Karthus? You kill Karthus. Okay. He's still ult and he still does everything.
He's still on top of you. Yeah, he still uses Wall of Pain.
That's the biggest problem.
Yep. Which also, I think it reduces your MR, right? Wall of Pain?
No, they changed that. Before it used to reduce the MR, but he was just too OP. So it only reduces physical now.
Okay. Still, it's really strong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. So 20-10 kills wise. Surprisingly, only about a 8k gold difference, which it seems like a lot, but when it's a 10 kill difference and, you know, 2 towers and an inhibitor, like, it's not actually as large as you think.
They're still in this. Okay, now they're... Yeah.
Now Vincey's getting caught out. That's not going to work out too well.
That's not what they need to do to come back in this game.
Stumpus steals the kill as well. QQ.
Like a boss.
And now I think it's actually going to be GG.
Now, yeah,
they can just push middle with a super minion and 4 people.
Yep, I don't think Purple Team can stop this, honestly.
Yeah. Way too strong. Gets another inhibitor down.
Severe is just trying to split push, but it's not going to...
Yep, she doesn't have enough damage to do it.
Yep.
Oh, the pole misses. Flip onto Los Banderos. Oh, no.
I mean, they're going to try.
Janna ultimate pushes everyone away there. Tonka Truck goes down to OKGJ. Double dunk, except it doesn't get the kill. Never mind, there's the double dunk and the steal from Los Banderos. I was going to yell if it was a triple dunk.
Scumbag Los Banderos.
So rude. Stealing the triples from the dunker.
It's okay, Severe's still pushing.
Yep. Don't worry, guys, she almost got the inhibitor. Alrighty, guys. That is the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed.
It was a pretty good game.
Yeah, very, very good game. Got to see a lot of interesting stuff. Double promote, I mean, that's new.
Yep.
That's fun. Like, you can kind of see how it might work, really.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys, we are doing a $10 RP giveaway. Use the hashtag ETRYEG and follow OK Gaming to enter. Win $10 with RP. It's pretty nice. Take a peeky poo there. Someone tweeted. Is that Jackalbox? Mo Truck and Jackalbox tweeting the YEG. Got some legendary hunger. Why don't you check out Oodle Noodle? We got Oodle Noodle here. It's going to be delicious. They deliver all over the city of Edmonton. 780-278-7877. Some delicious meals there. Also remember, over here at OverKlocked Gaming, we do have League of Legends night every Thursday night from 6 to 10 p.m. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. Speaking of Overclock, check us out on all of our fun social media. Twitter.com/OKGaming, Facebook.com/OverKlocked YouTube.com/OverKlocked Edmonton, and Overclock.com. Speaking of Edmonton, check out Edmonton Gamers at EdmontonGamers.com, Twitter.com/EdmontonGamers, YouTube.com/EdmontonGamers, and Facebook.com/EdmontonGamers.